You know what surprises me most when I talk to people over 60? It's how many of them believe that feeling tired, stiff, and achy is just a normal part of aging. They say things like, well, that's just what happens when you get older. But let me tell you something. It doesn't have to be that way. You can absolutely have high energy, flexible joints, and a body that feels strong, light, and alive, even after 60. I've seen it happen countless times. The truth is, the way you live your life after 60 has more impact on how you feel than your actual age ever will. So, if you've been waking up feeling drained, or if your knees, hips, or shoulders complain every time you move, this video is for you. Because today, we're going to talk about how to keep your energy high and your joints pain free after 60 in a way that's simple, realistic, and absolutely doable. Let's start with energy, that invisible force that determines how you show up every single day. You know that feeling when you wake up ready to take on the world. That's what we're talking about. But for many people over 60, mornings feel like dragging a heavy load before the day even starts. You might feel sluggish, low on motivation, maybe even foggy in your mind. But here's something interesting, that tiredness often isn't just because of age. It's a combination of habits that slowly drain your vitality. And when you change those habits, your energy can come roaring back. First, let's talk about one of the biggest energy killers, dehydration. Most people over 60 simply don't drink enough water. As we age, our body's natural thirst signal weakens, so you might not feel thirsty even when you are. But your body still needs that water to lubricate your joints, move nutrients through your system, and flush out toxins. Think of your body like a car engine. If it's running low on oil, everything grinds and overheats. So if your joints feel creaky or your energy is low, try this simple fix. Drink a full glass of water as soon as you wake up, and then sip consistently throughout the day. Add a pinch of sea salt or a squeeze of lemon if you want to make it more hydrating. You'd be amazed how much more awake and limber you feel when your body is properly hydrated. Now, let's move to food, because what you eat directly fuels your energy and your joints. After 60, your body doesn't process food the same way it used to. You might eat the same meals you did years ago, but feel heavier, more tired, or more inflamed afterward. That's because your metabolism slows down and your body becomes more sensitive to sugar and processed foods. So, one of the simplest but most powerful things you can do for both energy and joint health is to eat real food. Think about colorful vegetables, fresh fruits, healthy fats like olive oil and avocado, clean proteins like fish or chicken, and whole grains like quinoa or oats. Every bite you take can either fight inflammation or feed it. When you load up on processed snacks, sodas, and refined carbs, you're basically pouring fuel on inflammation, the root cause of most joint pain. But when you choose anti-inflammatory foods, you're helping your body heal, move easier, and feel lighter. And let's not forget about one incredible food group that works wonders for joints: omega-3 fats. You'll find them in salmon, walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds. These fats help lubricate your joints from the inside out, almost like oiling a squeaky door hinge. If you add these foods to your meals regularly, you'll start to notice that your stiffness in the mornings starts to fade and your mobility improves. But here's the thing, eating well and drinking water alone isn't enough. Movement is non-negotiable. The old saying, use it or lose it, couldn't be more true after 60. Your body is designed to move, When you sit too long or avoid activity because you're afraid of pain, your joints actually become weaker and more painful. Think of your joints like gears. If they don't move, they rust. But when they move gently and regularly, they stay smooth and strong. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights. Even a 30-minute daily walk can change everything. Walking improves circulation, strengthens the muscles around your joints, and gives you a natural energy boost. Try taking walks in the morning sun if you can. The light helps reset your body clock and gives you a natural dose of vitamin D, which your bones absolutely love. Now, if walking isn't enough, or you want to go a little deeper, stretching and mobility work are your best friends. Gentle yoga or simple joint rotations every morning can make you feel years younger. Imagine waking up, rolling your shoulders, moving your wrists, circling your ankles, and just loosening your whole body. It takes 5 minutes, but it sets the tone for your entire day. Think of it as your body's way of saying, I'm ready. And if you're dealing with stiffness in your knees or hips, low impact activities like swimming or cycling are fantastic. They strengthen your muscles without putting pressure on your joints. Another major secret to high energy and joint comfort is strength training. Yes, even after 60. Most people think lifting weights is only for young people, but let me tell you, it's one of the best anti-aging tools you can use. When you build muscle, you support your joints, protect your bones, and improve your balance. Plus, muscle tissue burns more energy, so you'll naturally feel more energetic and resilient. You don't have to lift heavy. Even bodyweight exercises like squats against a wall, gentle lunges, or resistance band workouts can make a big difference. Start slow, focus on form, and be consistent. Your body will thank you in ways you can't even imagine. Let's talk about something else that's often overlooked. Sleep. So many people in their 60s say, I just don't sleep like I used to. But here's the truth. Your body heals, recharges, and rebuilds while you sleep. If you're not getting enough quality rest, your energy will drop, your joints won't recover, and your inflammation will rise. That's why establishing a relaxing bedtime routine is crucial. Turn off screens an hour before bed. Keep your room dark and cool, and avoid heavy meals late at night. Even a short evening meditation or deep breathing session can calm your nervous system and prepare your body for real, restorative sleep. Remember, you're not just resting your mind. You're giving your joints a chance to repair from the day. Now, let's touch on mindset, because how you think affects how you feel physically. If you tell yourself, I'm just getting old, this is normal, your brain will start believing it. But when you remind yourself, I'm improving, I'm getting stronger, I'm taking care of myself, your body follows your belief. There's real science behind this. Positive thinking actually reduces stress hormones that can inflame your joints and drain your energy. Try to start your mornings with gratitude. Say out loud something like, I'm thankful I can move today. I'm thankful my heart is strong. I'm thankful I get another chance to take care of myself. That small shift in attitude creates motivation and keeps you consistent. Speaking of consistency, let's talk about habits. The people who age gracefully and stay full of energy aren't doing extreme things. They just do small things every single day. A 15-minute walk, a handful of nuts instead of chips, stretching before bed, drinking water first thing in the morning. These may seem like small actions, but they build a foundation for long-term vitality. Your body doesn't need perfection. It just needs attention. Here's something else you may not realize. Chronic stress can make your joints hurt more and drain your energy faster than anything else. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, and too much of it causes inflammation. Over time, it wears down your cartilage, tightens your muscles, and messes with your sleep and digestion. That's why managing stress is one of the most important parts of staying pain-free. Try deep breathing, nature walks, or listening to calming music. Even spending time laughing with friends or family can lower stress levels instantly. You don't need to meditate for hours. Just find moments in your day to pause, breathe, and relax. Let's also talk about posture, because poor posture can sneakily cause a lot of joint pain and fatigue. If you spend most of your day sitting, your spine compresses, your shoulders round, and your neck tenses up. Over time, that leads to back pain, stiffness, and headaches. The fix: be mindful of how you sit and stand. Keep your shoulders back, chest open, and head aligned with your spine. If you're at a desk, adjust your chair so your feet touch the ground and your screen is at eye level. And every 30 minutes, stand up, stretch, or walk around. Your joints were never meant to stay still for hours. Now, let's get into supplements. Because while food and movement should come first, certain nutrients can give your joints and energy an extra boost. One of the best for joint health is collagen, which helps maintain cartilage and flexibility. Then there's vitamin D, which supports bone health and reduces inflammation. Magnesium is another big one. It relaxes your muscles and helps you sleep better. And if you want to go natural, turmeric with black pepper is a powerhouse for joint pain. It's like nature's anti-inflammatory medicine. Always talk to your doctor before starting new supplements, but when used properly, these can make a noticeable difference. I also want to mention something that's often overlooked: social connection. You might not think it's related to energy or joint health, but it absolutely is. Studies show that people who stay socially active and connected live longer, feel better, and have less chronic pain. When you laugh, share stories, or spend time with loved ones, your body releases endorphins, natural feel good hormones that relieve pain and boost energy. So don't isolate yourself. Call an old friend, join a walking group, volunteer, or simply chat with your neighbors. Emotional wellness feeds physical wellness. Another big factor that affects your energy and joint health is maintaining a healthy weight. Carrying extra weight puts pressure on your knees, hips, and back, making every step feel heavier. Even losing a few pounds can relieve that strain dramatically. You don't need to chase extreme diets. Focus on balance. Eat smaller portions, cut back on sugar, and fill half your plate with vegetables. When your body feels lighter, your energy naturally rises and your joints sigh with relief. Now let's talk about something that can transform your mornings: movement before breakfast. I don't mean a full workout, just a little activation. Maybe stretch your arms, march in place, do gentle twists. This wakes up your circulation, tells your brain it's time to be alert, and helps reduce morning stiffness. If you can get sunlight on your face while doing it, even better. That helps regulate your hormones and gives you a natural energy spike without needing coffee. And speaking of coffee, let's touch on caffeine. A little coffee in the morning can give you a nice boost, but too much throughout the day can mess with your sleep, dehydrate you, and increase joint inflammation. Try limiting it to 1 or 2 cups early in the day and balance it out with plenty of water and herbal teas like ginger or chamomile, which are soothing for your joints. Now, I want to share a simple truth that many people over 60 forget. Your body listens to how you treat it. When you give it movement, clean food, rest, and gratitude, it responds with energy, strength, and comfort. But when you neglect it, skip meals, avoid activity, or fill your mind with worry, it shuts down. Every choice you make is like a message to your body. I'm taking care of you, or I'm giving up on you. Choose the first one every single day, and your body will rise to meet you. So if you're listening to this and thinking, well, it's too late for me, let me stop you right there. It's never too late. I've seen people start in their 70s and 80s and completely change how they feel. The human body is incredibly forgiving. It can rebuild, repair, and rejuvenate at any age. The only thing it needs is consistency. Don't wait for motivation. Motivation comes and goes, but routine, that's what changes everything. Maybe your goal isn't to look young again, but to feel free again, free to move, free from pain, free from fatigue. Imagine waking up, stretching without stiffness, walking without soreness, and feeling a steady, calm energy all day long. That's not a fantasy. That's what happens when you give your body what it truly needs. So here's what I want you to take away from today. Energy and pain, free joints after 60 aren't about luck. They're about lifestyle. They're built in your kitchen, in your daily walks, in your mindset, and in how you treat your body moment by moment. Drink more water, eat colorful foods, move daily, sleep deeply, and feed your mind with positive thoughts. Protect your joints by staying active, not by being still. And most importantly, believe in your body's ability to heal, because it absolutely can. Every day after 60 is a chance to build a better body and a brighter life. It's not about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. So get up, stretch those arms, take a deep breath, and remind yourself that your best days aren't behind you. They're waiting for you, full of energy, movement, and strength. And it all starts today with the small choices you make right now.